It's Entertainment Schmig.
Kevin thought of his one pass, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I'll put that on the list.
He thought of it. Oh, yeah.
That on the list. Okay, we have serious Schmig to get to, okay? Big story yesterday. Jon Stamos confirmed that he did try to get the Olsen twins booted from Full House back in the day when they were babies.
I told you.
I saw the commercial for the Unauthorized movie.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be watching it.
That's actually where the story came from. They claim that Jon Stamos said, could we get some babies that are a little easier to work with? And people thought it was like a made-up thing in this unauthorized movie.
But then he threw two
confirmed it.
Other babies under the bus. He said, yeah, and they brought these two ugly redheaded babies in. And I said, let's bring and so those two redheaded babies are somewhere going, that hurts my feelings.
Well, Stamos said that they were the Olsen twins were crying all the time.
Yeah.
They're babies.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Come on, what do you expect, dude? Come on, have some oikos.
Movies out this weekend. Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
The Gift, Shaun the Sheep, the animated film, which is supposed to be really good, open on Wednesday. And then there's Meryl Streep with Ricky and the Flash.
Day after day, I'm more confused.
Okay, that's all we need.
Yes,
That's all we
thank
need.
you.
Really?
We have to get to the real.
Etheridge.
Was that Meryl Streep singing?
Yes.
She's okay.
I like her so much. I just think
She
stick
needs
with
to
what you
stop
do well.
singing. Stop singing. Stop singing. Stop singing.
It's like her third film where she's sung,
Yeah,
right?
that Mamma
Into the
Mia.
Woods, Mamma Mia.
Yeah, Mamma Mia. Not
Oh,
singing.
see?
Yeah, I know. That wasn't so good. This movie's getting panned.
Yeah.
And, she's too good, and she's got Gummer in there with her.
Mamie.
Mamie, your daughter.
Mamie Gummer.
Now on to the Daily Show finale and, of course, Jennifer Aniston's wedding. We broke the news before we got off the show yesterday that it was thrown as Justin Theroux's surprise 44th birthday party, which the surprise kept everybody tight-lipped. They didn't want to go to the media and say anything about a party, right? And spoiled the surprise for Justin. Well, the surprise was on them. A lot of people showed up and found out that the two were, in fact, getting married. We saw pictures yesterday. They're online at y98.com of a wedding cake topper with Muppets. Apparently, Jennifer Aniston, a huge fan of the Muppets, and they had Jen and Justin made into Muppets for the top of their cake. And then we saw a pastor holding a Bible. I said, how can you argue that they're getting married? They totally got married. Well, it turns out that they did. They used a second mansion right next to Jennifer's, awfully close to her property, to store all of the wedding equipment. And then they had a secret path to kind of transport it for the wedding day. And all the guests, I know you want to know.
We did that, by the way. I know that you guys, because you were at our wedding.
I wasn't invited.
My wife Kim and I got married, and you weren't invited. You didn't know the secret passageway. But that's what we did. We brought everything in secretly so no one would know. How'd it work out?
It was great.
Wasn't it?
I had a great time. Nice ice storm that night, too. Way to go.
Right.
Well, we arranged that.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a secret wedding. It's the way to go.
Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow. Courtney Cox, by the way, was the maid of honor. The best man, Scott Campbell, who's married to actress Lake Bell. Chelsea Handler, Howard Stern, Jason Bateman, Ellen DeGeneres, Portia de Rossi, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Will Arnett, Tobey Maguire, his wife, Jennifer Meyer, designed the wedding rings.
Wow.
Still not the right name. Put an S on the end. Jimmy Kimmel, who hosted Justin Theroux's bachelor party on Monday night. Sia, Sandra Bullock, Orlando Bloom, Rachel McAdams. Sia, by the way, the singer at the wedding. And then Samantha Ronson was the DJ later on into the night. There are a couple people who were surprised and showed up in jeans. And I read a funny story that there are so many people who for years thought that each party was the big day. And Sacha Baron Cohen and his wife, Isla Fisher, showed up to several of Jennifer and Justin's parties dressed up like they were ready for a wedding. There was a 4th of July party they threw, and Sasha had a full blue suit on, and Isla came in this beautiful dress, and Jennifer answered the door in like a tank top and cut off jean shorts, and she's like, no, really, I'm not lying to you. This is a 4th of July barbecue. We have hot dogs in the back. Go change. But some people were finally done, like, dressing up, thinking that this was the party.
And wore jeans.
And they were surprised. They were very surprised. So congrats to the two. They're already headed off to Bora Bora for their honeymoon, and we wish them all the best. Online now at y98.com. The audio just released. I don't know why now, but Chris Farley was the original voice of Shrek. Unfortunately, died before they finished, and we have some of that online. You can listen to.
Interesting how it is.
Chris,
totally different.
He didn't have that like Scottish accent. He just did kind of his own voice.
Yeah, it really, when you listen to it, it's not. Do you have a little clip of it? All right, just play a little bit of it, will you?
Oh, this is another one of those onion things.
No, this is one of those drop it and leave me alone things.
Well, why don't you want to talk about it?
Why do you want to talk about it?
Well, why are you answering the question with a question?
Why are you asking questions I don't want to answer?
Why are you blocking?
I'm not blocking.
Then why do you have problems expressing your wants?
I don't. I want you to shut up. See? No problem.
You're just displacing your anger.
Believe me, it's properly placed.
You're really mad at whoever did this to you.
No one did anything to me.
Yes. Someone hurt you so bad. Someone hurt you many years ago.
Leave my parents out of this.
So there you
But
go.
Shrek looked more like Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
yeah.
sure.
And it might have been because he was tabbed, obviously, for the part.
Also online at y98.com, Stephen Colbert making Jon Stewart cry. They did a segment together. It started out where, The Daily Show's always filmed in the afternoon, and they were joking around about how the Republican debate had already wrapped up. And he went to the correspondents who were covering, and he had 3 of the current correspondents, but they needed to cover each one of the candidates. So one by one, all these people came out. Steve Carell, his wife Nancy Walls, Louis Black came out, John Hodgman. I mean, all these old correspondents. And it was really sweet that they all came out. They were all joking around that they've been here all along. They never left. They were just waiting for their next assignment, like in the back office. But then Stephen Colbert came out for his own tribute, and he made John cry. It's a little long, so we have it online for you at y98.com. But one of the other funny things was John has been hosting The Daily Show for 16 years, since 1999. He took over after Craig Kilborn left. And here's what Kilborn had to say.
You're finally getting canceled, John. I hate to say it, but I knew you were going to run this thing into the ground.
There you have it, your moment of zen. And that's Entertainment Schmig. Schmig Schmackdown at 7:40 and more online at y98.com.
Get ready to